rehabilitation. Live pictures from South Florida. There's a police chase underway on the vast freeway system. This is a courtesy WFOR, and that light-colored car is moving at what has to be called a very high rate of speed. Not clear what direction. It's not even clear what part of the Miami-Dade or perhaps even Fort Lauderdale or Palm Beach area this is. We're going to get more information in. But that car is whizzing by the other traffic, and we have to assume the other traffic is going at or a little above speed limit. So perhaps this car could be a Camry, I'm guessing. I have no idea. Is going at a very, very high rate of speed, perhaps in the neighborhood of 85 or 90 miles an hour. Not clear what precipitated the chase. It's not clear whether state police or perhaps a local agency are in pursuit. We don't see any evidence of cars behind. We don't see a wide shot that would give us that perspective. It's focused instead on this car, which is changing lanes rapidly and moving down that freeway in the Miami, I guess it's Miami-Dade. Do we have any kind of a locator, guys? Can you give me some... It's just the Miami-Dade area. That's an awfully big area. All right. This has been going on for some time. A high-speed car chase in South Florida. That's the object of the chase right there. Not clear whether there's more than one person inside, and not clear what that person is being sought for. But it's obviously a high priority for a lot of police agencies because this is a danger to the traveling public. This, of course, occurring a couple of days before Thanksgiving. We don't know what the person is being chased for. We just know that they're changing lanes rapidly, moving in and out in between cars, and this could be a potentially very dangerous situation on the freeway system of South Florida. Traffic, fortunately, is fairly light. It could be on the Turnpike. It could be on 75. I'm sorry, it could be on 95, which is the main north-south artery that is right along the coastline, going all the way from actually Miami proper up north toward Fort Lauderdale and points north. Not clear what direction we're going. We're efforting more information as fast as we can, but this car is really, really going fast, perhaps 85, 90 miles an hour, and that may be a conservative estimate. You have to assume the other traffic is going somewhere in the neighborhood of 65 or 70 maybe. Who knows? South Florida. We see so many chases in South Florida. It looks like the wheel cover on the left front tire is gone. I'm not clear whether spike strips have been deployed and whether all four tires are inflated. I have to think that they are because the car is moving so rapidly, and whoever is driving it is in full control of it. But someone wants to get away from police awfully bad to be driving this fast. We may be losing our image just ahead. Okay, this is... this is called the northbound Turnpike Extension. And I'm going to have to rely on others to tell me exactly where that is. But the Turnpike, at some point in South Florida, basically parallels I-95. The traffic behind him is bunched up now. We're getting several different angles. These are all live pictures, by the way. This is not tape turn. This is all a live image right now. And there's even a better shot. Look how fast this guy's going. Amazing. It being a turnpike, obviously there are toll stations. And I'm not entirely clear whether one is near or whether this driver has just breezed through them. It's not clear. But again, generally it's a northbound direction on the Florida Turnpike, one of several super highways serving the Miami-Dade and Fort Lauderdale and Broward County areas. Also not clear how long this has been going on. I'm going to try to, as I speak, and try to multitask here and get a little information off of the trusty computer and see where this guy was and where he's going and why he is being sought. Obviously, the pursuit continues, high rate of speed. I don't see any information now still on the cause of this. Mike Brooks is about to join me here, and he's been the veteran of so many police chases. The estimate is, by radar, that this driver is going as fast as 130 miles an hour, which means basically it's floored. I think that may be a little bit high, but who knows? He's certainly going you know, in excess of 85, 90 miles an hour. Apparently, this driver has struck a police car earlier. This is approaching Sunrise Boulevard, I'm told. Sunrise Boulevard is in Broward County. Correct me if I'm wrong. There may be another Sunrise Boulevard, but that is a major intersection in Broward County, in the Fort Lauderdale, Hollywood area. Oakland, Sunrise, those are the main, and Broward itself. Whoa! This driver is really putting a lot of people in harm's way. Driving very fast. We just got a report that at one point the driver is going 130 miles per hour. You have to ask yourself, after 15 minutes, Mike Brooks, are you mic'd up, ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
All right, thanks for doing this.
Absolutely.
Mike Brooks, our law enforcement analyst, who's a veteran of many of these events. I think the signature feature of this particular one is the speed. I mean, this guy's going at least 90, perhaps 100 miles per hour, and has been going as much as 130, which seems awfully fast.
You know, you see him going just by how fast the lane markers are going by. You can tell how fast he's going, and he is rolling in that car. And you know, as you said, the Sunrise, a very big road in Broward County. But and now that he tried to hit a police car, we've got at least one felony, Chuck, and probably assault on a police officer, because that car definitely can be a weapon.
Yep, it certainly can. And we don't know whether the suspect is armed. We don't know what the original attempt to stop him or her was for. But we've seen a lot of chases, and it's not often that we see chases that are truly high speed. Again, this vehicle purportedly struck a police vehicle, and you can tell if we drop, can we drop the banner? Well, no, we can't. All right. He's moving over to the HOV lane and just barely grazed another car. It's kind of hard to get your perspective. This is a northbound direction on the Florida Turnpike. Here's a different angle. Here we go.
Yeah, he's in the shoulder right now, Chuck, and he is.
That isn't an HOV lane, is it?
No, that's a shoulder. Okay. Yeah, I saw that yellow. I thought it was HOV too. I saw that yellow line, and he is definitely rolling out. On the Florida Turnpike, you know, there's a lot of toll roads in that area too, Chuck. So, but hopefully he does not hit anyone, because, you know, everybody likes to watch chases, but you got to keep in mind the public are the ones who are in danger as well as law enforcement in these chases.
All right, Mike, quick break. We're going to be right back. Further coverage of the ongoing high-speed chase, underlying high-speed chase in South Florida. Right back after this. Florida law enforcement agencies are chasing that light-colored vehicle with a lot of front-end damage, apparently resulting from a collision with a police car. And that is why they're pursuing this car at high rates of speed along the Florida Turnpike. By the way, it's the second high-speed police chase in Miami-Dade of the day. According to affiliate WSVN, authorities arrested a man who allegedly stole a welding company truck and led police on a chase through that area earlier today. But this is probably the more dangerous of the two. This driver is going at speeds of up to 130 miles per hour. That's the top. It's probably a little less than that right now. He's passed Sunrise Boulevard, heading well north of the Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport. Now in the Pompano area, there's a good shot of the vehicle. I can't make it out. It may be a Camry. It looks like a Japanese make. It's going at roughly 125 miles per hour. It's been passing vehicles in the breakdown lane. Again, it struck a police vehicle when it was in the southern part of a city. This occurred about at the top of the hour, maybe a little before 1 o'clock Eastern time. This has been going on for maybe 20 or 25 minutes. We're going to take another quick break and have a lot more on this. We'll watch it through the break and be right back.
Yes.
High-speed chase still going on in South Florida, in the northern part of Broward County. It's already left Dade County. You can see some front-end damage, the result of a collision with a police vehicle. Mike Brooks, our law enforcement analyst, has been following this with us, and you can see for the first time how close the pursuit vehicles are to this white Mazda 6, probably a 2009. That is a brand new car, perhaps 2009 or maybe 2010, heading north on the Florida Turnpike, past Pompano, well past Fort Lauderdale, and now heading for points north, which of course would include, Mike, West Palm Beach.
West Palm Beach, you come up to Lake Worth, West Palm Beach, and that's when you're going to run into a little more traffic around that area, Chuck. But he has maintained, he or she, we don't know if it's a man or woman, has maintained this high rate of speed for quite some time now. And you know, the Mazdas are good on gas, unfortunately, and because we don't know exactly how much gas this vehicle has in it, but still.
125 miles an hour. That's what we just got.
That's fast. That is really fast.
That's floored, almost.
It really is.
Yeah.
And a vehicle like that.
Yeah.
And you know, and some people's going to say, okay, well, what about spike strips? Can they get spike strips? Are they going to be able to do a pit maneuver?
Right.
When you're going at speeds like this, you know, you could try to lay out spike strips, but going this fast, you blow out the front tires, that car could roll. It could do a lot of different things. But it looks like he's slowing down just a little bit, but not too much.
Yeah, and he's in the breakdown lane, too. He's doing whatever he can to get away. It could be a stolen vehicle. We don't know what initiated this chase, but the worst part of it for him, and we do know it's only one person behind the wheel, no one else, no other occupant. The worst part of it is felony assault on a police officer is the possible charge because he or she has already struck a police vehicle. We got to head to another break. We are obliged to do so. We're going to follow this through the break. Stay with us. The latest on a high-speed chase in South Florida after this. Welcome back. Several police agencies and probably the state police as well pursuing that white Mazda northbound on the Florida Turnpike at now 108 miles per hour. It briefly hit the grass on the right side of the freeway, and momentarily the driver lost control, but then regained it quickly. As this pursuit continues, it's been going on for in excess of 30 minutes now. He's been driving on the breakdown lane. He's been driving in HOV lanes. He has blown through at least one toll plaza and continues at a very high rate of speed in the Palm Beach County area. He's already gone through Miami-Dade and Broward County, now is well into and is now approaching Palm Beach International Airport, which is due west of West Palm Beach, if you know the area at all. But he is clearly posing a great danger to everyone on that freeway. The worst part of this is he apparently has clear sailing. We're told by the helicopter pilot for several of our affiliates that there is nothing that would stop him. But this helicopter pilot added that he has never in his years seen any high-speed pursuit like this. That is, the driver maintaining a speed in excess of 100 miles per hour continuously from beginning to end. Most of these high-speed chases vary in speed, and they probably don't last more than a few minutes, but this one's this is after like 30, 35 minutes, Mike.
Yeah, and apparently he's now, his speed's down in the low 90s because we're being told that apparently he is approaching traffic. Like we said, Chuck, you know, when you get up in this area, and I can tell you right by Palm Beach International Airport, as he's heading north towards Palm Beach Gardens, you're going to run into a lot of traffic, especially in this time of the day at about 1:30 in the afternoon. A lot of traffic, especially during a couple days before a holiday. But again, maintaining the speed, blew through the Boynton Beach toll plaza and has just kept on going. And as you said, almost lost it right by the rest stop, the rest area in Palm Beach County on the Florida Turnpike.
Does the Turnpike, the Turnpike rejoins 95 at some point, doesn't it? It doesn't go the entire length of the peninsula of Florida, I don't believe.
No, I think you're right. It goes back up and then joins 95, just I think just a little bit below Orlando.
Yeah. Well, the most dangerous part was when you blow past a toll plaza. People are literally stopped there. Again, the pursuit was initiated after this vehicle struck a police car in Sweetwater, Florida, a little town west of Miami, southeast 8th Street, if you know the area at all. And the driver quickly hopped onto the Florida Turnpike, has blown through at least one toll plaza, and is heading north at perhaps 90, 95 miles an hour now, and has clear sailing, can go unlimited. As long as he's got gas, he can go. Mike, we've talked about the spike strips. It's just, you know, at this rate of speed, what do you do? Is that a factor here?
No, you know, it's going to be very difficult, especially at a high rate of speed like this, Chuck. And, you know, when no traffic ahead, it's going to be very difficult for the Highway Patrol, Florida Highway Patrol, to throw out spike strips. And, Chuck, we're also hearing from our affiliate WSVN that apparently this is a rental vehicle. So hopefully from the tag, they'll be able to go back to the rental agency and find out who rented this. Or we don't know. It could be stolen.
All right, now, oh, my goodness.
Yep.
Hit the guardrail, losing control, hit another guardrail.
Another car.
And he still is maintaining control. Now he's on the median.
He's losing it now.
He's losing it now, isn't he?
Yeah, he struck one vehicle right after he lost control, came back on, struck a vehicle. He's got his windshield wipers going.
That happened at 120 miles an hour. He's slowing down, it looks like, maybe coming to a stop.
Yeah, he's pulling into the grass now.
All right, it's ending. Let's see how this goes down.
Hope we don't. We could.
He's coming out.
Yep, person's proned him out, put his hands behind his back. Wow, I tell you, Chuck, that could have been a very, very serious accident, and a lot of people could have gotten hurt. But looks like he had an airbag deployment in the car. Also, if you notice there, the side airbags went off apparently when he hit the wall or he hit that guardrail.
Can we re-rack that, guys? Can we replay that? Let's see where he finally lost control. We're gonna stay with this just for a second. Give us about 15, 30 seconds, and we will replay the end of this chase. But I don't know whether he struck another vehicle and that caused him to lose it, or he struck the guardrail 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
And then after he bounced off the guardrail on the right-hand side, he hit one vehicle.
May have lost a tire at that point, too.
Yeah, a good possibility, because along that road, you've got some road. There, here we go again.
All right, this is like 2 or 3 minutes earlier.
Yeah.
And he begins to lose it at this point, hits the guardrail a couple of times. I'm not clear whether he's got all 4 tires inflated right now. Maybe not. Let's see.
It's hard. Let me see here. It's hard to see exactly.
Oh, there he is. That's the reason. He hit another vehicle, slammed into the guardrail, and then careened all around the interstate.
That's
wow.
it.
This could have ended a lot worse.
Oh, Chuck, it could have.
I'm serious. It really could have.
No. He's lucky, number one, but the people
driving public.
The driving public on the Florida Turnpike, because he was moving so fast. You know, a lot of times radio stations will let people up ahead know what's coming, but he was moving so fast it was hard for people to even get out of the way or to react.
Here comes the takedown. There was no standoff at all. He knew it was over. He got out and immediately assumed the prone position and was taken into custody.
I think when those airbags went, that's when things started to go downhill.
Your visibility decreases a bit, doesn't it?
Quite a bit, especially when your front airbag as well as the airbags along the side, along the
side curtain airbags. Yep. Yeah, exactly. All right, that's it. It's over. Nobody seriously hurt, apparently. The car is pretty much, well, heavily damaged, let's say. It was a rental vehicle, apparently, and it was stopped for unknown reasons down in Dade County. The pursuit took maybe 30, 35 minutes along the Florida Turnpike in excess of 100 miles per hour. And that's where it ends. Everybody okay, and it could have been, as we said, a lot worse. Our thanks to Mike Brooks, our law enforcement analyst, for his assistance. Mike, thanks again.
Thank you. Heading back to in session, Florida versus Mendez.
Oh, my goodness. All right.
Here we go.
True TV. All right. Thanks, buddy. Other news today, President Obama is giving the Indian Prime Minister Manmohan Singh a lavish welcome in Washington.